Hey guys, welcome to another MGG Live. Normally tonight we would have a Retro Bliss Rewind podcast or some other kind of topic. Phil decided that this week we weren't going to do one. I believe he's traveling to go see his son. So I figured, you know what? On Saturday I had so much fun playing the All Hell Unleashed game that Mr. Postile kind of brought to my attention. And some other streamers I like have played it. That we'd play some more of that. Last time we played and beat 3 levels. Hopefully we could do the same today. I am exhausted. The Jays and the Dodgers decided to play a double header last night. We got 2 for 1, 18 innings of World Series baseball, and unfortunately my team did not come out on top. So I didn't even get to start my YouTube work last night until 3 a.m., which was brutal. But that's okay. That's just my preloaded excuse. As anybody who's watched me before, or really any other YouTuber, we've got kind of set preloaded excuses. Either it's the controller's fault, or we're tired or out of it, or my favorite excuse is from Casey and Retro Bliss and the Drunk Siblings. They don't read the instructions. They just jump in, and then that's their excuse. But because we played and beat 3 levels and 3 bosses last time, I was honored to get a 5 out of 10 from Andy Author, so that's great. Little bit of channel news before we head off to say hello to the chat. First of all, whether you're watching from my channel or the Retro Bliss Gaming channel, welcome. We are still simulcasting all our lives over there because Phil is still he's doing his physical therapy, and he's doing his and he still is still having his migraines. So we're gonna do it as long as we need to do it. We just want to keep Phil's channel kind of chugging. Although he just, if you guys haven't seen, he just picked up a Vectrex, and he posted a short on it today, and that is really exciting. I love the Vectrex. This week, finally, the members who voted for Thunder Soldier, we're doing a Thunder Soldier review with kind of a Rambo-inspired intro. No, I'm not going to be Rambo, but I am going to be Colonel Sam Troughton, kind of talking up Lieutenant Thunder. Then I still have a lot of Portland content that I need to put out. And we have an Oleani Games special. Oleani Games does stuff for the 2600. They're downloads, they're ROM only. But they're, some of them are pretty fun. A lot of them are short games, but the price reflects that. And so I'm not reviewing them all, but I am showing you and briefly talking about all like 40 of their games. So we're going to be doing that shortly. That video will probably be Monday. We'll see about that. I also have to do I've written the script. I just need to perform it and edit it. But I'm going to be showing you where to get ROMs, tons of different resources, where to get Intellivision ROMs for your Intellivision Sprint, which, if you're in Canada like me, it just went up on Amazon either today or yesterday. I've pre-ordered mine. I'm excited about it. If you're not excited about it, that's okay. I don't own any stock in Atari. Atari has never paid me for anything, and Atari has never given me anything. So, it's no sweat off my back if you don't like the Intellivision Sprint, but I think it's cool. All right, so to the chat. Code Masur, hello from Georgia, USA, and Andy Author from Minnesota, USA. Minnesota. Retro Bliss. Actually, you know what? That was me replying. I got the reply to all because I don't know what chat they're in. And he says, in other words, he's saying hello from Shirkwater, USA. Bart's here. How's it going? Cannabis Kid. Casey, the Intellivision Gamer, is here. Casey's had an awesome few weeks, man. He's almost at 1,300 subs now. When that Sprint dropped, he shot up with it. He did a great interview with Atari. And I was happy to see he was streaming today, too. I missed his stream yesterday because I was watching the Jays and the Dodgers, who have just started now game 4. I'll catch the end of that one. And I appreciate it. He asked his chat to hop over here. Scott, Game Closet's here. Recently, as in maybe a month ago, he released a 2-parter that I collabed with him with. You can see me in the thumbnails. I played the devil, who was tempting him or challenging him to play bad Atari 2600 games, even if I don't think they're that bad. Here comes the excuse. That's right. You have to have pre-built excuses. Casey and Bliss, they don't read the manuals. Me, it's a controller or I'm tired. Mr. Postouts, because he just sucks at video games. Yes. Anybody who watched that game, and you're on the West Coast, it finished. It was almost 3 a.m. when it finished here. Salvatore, I got to meet Salvatore in Portland. That was cool. Kurt Bradshaw's here. Welcome. Torque, how are you, sir? Yeah, you won't be able to see them, but on my channel, members have emojis, and one of the newest emoji, which is the favorite for a lot of people, is the 4 out of 10 and a thumbs down, which refers to my gameplay. Rumph. Jealous of that Vectrex. Yeah, you need to get one. But you know what? The Vectrex Mini Kickstarter launches next week. Our Retro Bliss Rewind podcast next week is going to be about it. I'm trying to reach out to David, who I interviewed in Portland, see if he can be on. But he is in France, and it's the day after his Kickstarter launches. So I'm not overly optimistic, but we'll try. I got to play it on site, and it's really good. I had so many reservations about it, and they kind of won me over. And Casey still needs to do the Midwest Gaming Classic footage. When I went to the Midwest Gaming Classic, it was a long time before I posted that video too. You just get caught up in doing all that work. Someone had a Vectrex for sale at the Cleveland Gaming Classic for $500 American. Yeah, that's about what they go for now. I bought mine for a lot less than that, and it came with complete unboxed games and overlays and all that. Although the deal that Phil got looks like it was pretty good, and he's had somebody offer him some free games. So free games are the best games. And Poe still hasn't finished his Pittsburgh Expo video. That's not as bad as Casey not finishing his Midwest Gaming Classic. That's been a long time. Excited about it right now, in fact. And yes, hello to the Canadian devil. Everybody knows that Satan is from Canada. Of course he is. Gyroid Galaxian, welcome. Thanks, Mike. I'll start doing 4 to 5 when I can send them your way at the end. Hey, yep. I mean, like I said in your chat, I'm not the guardian of the internet. If you wanted to stream at the same time as at me, I'm not going to be like mad at you for doing that. Trust me, I know the stress of it's like, okay, I want to pick a time that I'm not interfering with some other streamer that I like, but it happens. So, you do what you got to do. I know how much you support the channel. I read them when it's planned. I use a control excuse too. Yeah. So I have in addition to being tired, I will be using a Xbox 360 controller, which is not a classic NES controller. So obviously there's going to be some bad gameplay. That's just how it is. We semi-assaulted you outside PRGE too. Yes. So there's a long-running joke with my Michelle character, and one of the assaults that I was subject to was there's a couple guys, and Casey's always like putting his hand on my shoulder or on my leg, and it's just like, this is sexual harassment. I don't appreciate it, Casey. It's good times. Mike the Gaming Road Warrior is here, and he's driving, but he's being responsible. He's not watching while he's driving. He's just listening. I appreciate it. And yeah, meeting imaginary friends is weird. It was awesome meeting everybody at PRG. And honestly, there was like 20 or 30 times that I was just kind of stopped while I was walking around. It's like, hey, are you Mike? And you know what? It makes you feel like $1,000,000. I'm a very small YouTuber, and just meeting anybody that's like, hey, I really kind of like what you do, makes you feel like $1,000,000. So, anybody new here? Andy Author says, when I got my first 2600, I had a small TV in my bedroom to play on, and a friend of mine used the excuse that he couldn't see the TV. I used that in my my drunk sibling episode too, but I ended up. Well, no, I'm not going to spoil it for you. You gotta go watch that one. And Game Closet got his Vectrex for free. That's a good price. That's a great price. Phil, we are continuing to play All Hell Unleashed on the NES. So it plays through, every level is a different like horror game. Last Saturday, we beat Halloween, we beat Nightmare on Elm Street, and we beat Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So we're going to go back in there and see what else we can beat. Casey had a 13-inch black and white TV in his room thanks to his uncle. One of two kids that had a TV in their room. I didn't get a TV in my room until I was a little older, and it was an old black and white one. It was probably about a 13-inch too. Dad kicked us off when we played in our rooms. I am the guardian of the internet. Yeah, stop texting, Mike. You've got to drive. Casey is awesome. Mike is okay. I'm anxious. You know what? How mean of you. When Casey mails you your stuff, you've got a thing for me in there too that I gave him. You got that Quest for the Rings box. I'm a nice guy. Be nice to me. Yeah, keep your eyes on the road. Hey, that was private, Mike. It was in a public space. You groped me. You groped me. Hope I haven't missed too much. You haven't. I've just been saying hello to the chat. Little bit of news. Zen says he loved the Vectrex vid. Good stuff. More like that. I do have more like that coming, and some of it you'll actually probably be into. So stay tuned over the next 2-3 weeks. And I should play the Candyman game, but made by the same company. It has CK's favorite Easter egg in an NES game. I watched Poe play that. Yeah, those are fun. You get to play as all the slashers. They've got a few of them. I had a monitor in my room long before a TV. So that's fair. I did too. I had a really old computer. This was like when I was a teenager, but I had like this really old computer on my desk from the 80s. I forget what computer it was, but it was just cool to have a computer in my room. So Mike the Knight is a 4 out of 10, but Michelle is a 10 out of 10. It's boxing them up. Never got a TV in my room. We had one TV in the 60s and 70s while I lived at home. I wasn't complaining at PRGE. Well, I mean, you're not an unattractive man, Casey. Yes, that was my joke from the My Drunk Siblings thing, because we drink and we play video games, and so I had it all prepared. I was like, "Is there a laxative in your drink? Because you're playing like crap." I say crap because we're simulcasting on Phil's channel, but I said something else. You got to go watch. Okay, I edited my current chat. I took out the booger eating, whoremongering part. The booger eating wasn't the problem. The crack smoking, that's not PG. Crack smoking, whoremongering. All right, let's play some. Whoops, this is what I want to click. Some NES. And actually, if I go here and I click escape, that makes it a little nicer. Hopefully we don't do too bad. So We've already beaten Halloween, Elm Street, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Why don't we just hop into Candyman? I have been warned, so we know that Jason in the Friday 13th level is really tough, and I have heard that Chucky is also really tough. So we'll probably try to beat 3 other ones, and then I think we're going to continue it on Saturday, because I do really like this game, and if you guys haven't watched Mr. Postile play any of this stuff, you absolutely should. Got to remember how to play. Okay, so I liked the knife. Oh, that's the shoot button. There we go. We'll get there. That doesn't bode well already. I do like the music in this game. Oh, it won't let us go low enough for that. There we go. Oh, no! Oh. So for those of you who didn't watch on Saturday, the goal in each level is to get all the orbs. That's for the first level. Then you open the portal, and then the second level you just have to get to the end, and then there's a boss in each level. Oh, I get hurt by that? And these, you have to do that. Uh-oh, that's bad. No! Knuckle Dragon. Nard kicking. Yeah, you gotta add Nard kicking. Phil, you gotta do that. And Zen says he had a black and white telly secondhand from his mom, 10-inch, found channel ID with a dial, not channel buttons. But I saved up when I was 17 and got my first color set, that 12-inch. And Casey bought Retro Bros' new Maverick NES game. I still have to get his. I gotta get some of his because I do like the NES homebrew scene. And it looks good. It's kind of like the one that I saw was kind of like more Mega Man style, I guess. Uh-oh. Nope. There we go. The axe would probably be a better weapon for those. That was close. Okay, I hurt myself jumping on this last time. Oh, is that because that's like a mirror and the Candyman like comes out to get you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this... No! There we go. Oh, this is going to be one of those retrace your steps back. There we go. It says I'm out of practice. Yeah, these, they're honestly, they're tough. The bosses, well, some of the bosses are really tough. But so far as NES games go, they're not that bad. Okay. We don't want to get that last one because we want to jump on it. There we go. But they're certainly not easy games. Oh, don't hit me. And you have that pushback mechanic, which always is frustrating in these games. If you look at the mirror with the lights off and say Candyman 10 times, he will appear and kill you. Yes. Is it 10 times? I thought it was 3 times. That might be Bloody Mary. Ooh. Yes, yeah. The music in all these levels are from the movies, and it's really good. I don't like these dudes. Do 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 do. Oh. Well then. Okay, we don't shoot her. She's the waifu, as I was told. Okay, now what's this boss like? So they have like times that they're vulnerable. Okay, so he's vulnerable when he launches at you like that. Okay, so we can't do anything to him here. We just focus on avoiding getting hit. 3. Oh, hello. Jason versus Candyman. Okay, and then, oh. Oh, and yeah, he comes from that side now. Jump, jump. And he's gonna charge. Oh, hello, yeah, I forgot you come from that end. They came from behind. Close. This guy ain't so bad. Got him. And we found our mom's head. Let's see what the chat's saying. So, yeah, pushback drives me crazy in these old games. Hey, Rayface. Biggie Smalls is 3 times. Okay, yeah, that I remember that from South Park. But I remember when I was a kid, it was always like if you said Bloody Mary 3 times in the mirror, an old English monarch would come and get mad at you for being a Protestant. Yeah, 3 times for Bloody Mary and Biggie Smalls. That's a hard question. I've settled on the Xbox 360. So he was asked what his favorite console was of all time, and he's going with the Xbox 360. Great library on that system. You know, I respect that. Mr. Batesman is here, and that was, I think that's everybody's opinion. That was Xbox's best system. Favorite modern console for Casey is a Switch, but if you look at his username, there should be no question as to what his favorite console of all time is. There's a game you play as kids called Mary Worth. You'd bet your friends that you couldn't get into a dark room or bathroom and stare in the mirror and say the words, "I don't believe in Mary Worth." So yeah, hey Crypto Coffee. It was so that's the game that I remember. You would go into a dark bathroom and you'd say Bloody Mary into the mirror 3 times. So this one, the Mary Worth is 10 times. Favorite retro system for Scott is a 2600. I really struggle when people ask me what my favorite systems of all time are. It's tough. And Mary Worth would appear in the mirror. There's a Candyman song by Susie and the Banshees. I didn't know that. 2600's definitely up there. Oh, okay. So Mary Worth is supposed to be Satan's wife. Well, it's good to know that Satan's domesticated. Are you sure it's not Karen Worth? Nostalgia. I turned Candyman into candied ham. Thank you. It was Mary Worth for you guys, yeah. If you say Mike's Gaming Gallon 3 times at a mirror, nothing appears, but it just proves that you're really cool. Yeah, I miss Tony Todd. Tony Todd was awesome. Maybe Satan is a simp. All right, let's get back to the game. We beat another level. So let's do Scream. Let me guess, the boss is in the house. Okay, those aren't knives that you can pick up. Okay. So we gotta hit like 2 of these. That's a big jump. Oof. After the Candyman level, I don't trust platforms like that. Oh. Get back here. I wasn't looking. Damn it. No, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, we know the phone is there. No! Oh. We knew it was there. It always feels weird to jump the other way in platformers like this. Oh yeah, he comes back. Okay. What's the point in going in there? I feel like there's a secret. I must. Nothing. I'm not rewarded for my curiosity. Oh, whoa. All right, knife. I see you. I can't make that, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, you can't get rid of that. Sometimes, like, you can't get rid of all those blocks or else you screw yourself over. Ouch. Dude. Whoa, whoa! Just magically drop on the platform. Phones because the call is coming from inside the level, yes. Oh, okay. Alright, let's just... Start of this level scared the crap out of me. No! I killed her. Alright. Okay. Then he drops eggs on me. Okay. Alright. So, jump. Jump. Don't get hit by eggs. Jump. Jump. Don't get hit by eggs. What? Oh, I gotta keep the place lit? Oh. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. Two eggs. Two eggs. Ouch. One, two eggs. There we go. Mike, Carpathian Night is also available for Steam. That's good. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to have Steam. I use my work laptop for a lot of this YouTube stuff, and I'm not allowed to have certain software on it, and Steam is most definitely one of those. But I'll try to picture up on something else. Thank you, Rayface Elm. And yeah, the music in this game is fantastic, Scott. Okay, we're gonna skip Child's Play. And why don't we play some It? Let's take on some scary clowns. The clown music. So, when I went to college, when I went to film school, my director of photography, or my camera teacher, was Richard Leiterman. And he was kind of a Canadian legend of screen, and he was the director of photography on It. So that's my connection to It. I have never been one to be afraid of clowns, so this music doesn't scare me. I ain't scared. Come on, man. Come on! I should use the axes. There we go. I don't like these dudes. Dude. Sounds like a reason to get a Steam Deck. Yeah, if I could afford a Steam Deck, I would. Probably more useful for me would be an actual tower PC that I could then hook up the HDMI into here and do that. But I think you could do that with Steam Deck too. Yeah, that would be good. Andy Author says he read the entire book of It when he was a teenager. His mom actually let him read Stephen King when he was a teenager, and he loved the TV miniseries. Yeah, it was a TV miniseries that Richard Leiterman was director of photography for. I'm not afraid of clowns either, says Scott. I see one in the mirror every day. Rayface says we were terrified to go to the bathroom for weeks. Fair enough. And Mr. Postile is plenty wide, the clown. On Facebook, Mr. Postile was pining that he was a little too big to be a lot of these horror guys for Halloween. I told him he should be Leatherface. He'd make a great Leatherface. And he could do the silly dance. Oh, careful for the spikes. Hey, thank you for your bleeding heart. That's the first time I think I've seen somebody drop a heart. Gonna turn around. One knife in the face. Oh, great. Platforming. There we go. Okay, how is our aim with the bottle? Our aim is pretty damn good. Stupid little... Oh, okay. I gotta clear some more of that, because my head will get stuck on those. The bad guy gets stuck, I'm gonna get stuck. Oh, I don't even have to go back up. There we go. Yep. You'd make a great Leatherface. Strikes me as a backhanded compliment. You know what? I would make a great Leatherface. When you're a bigger guy, you gotta pick characters that are bigger if you really want to impress with your costume. You know, me walking around like Iron Man, that doesn't work. I look like I ate Iron Man. Whoa, 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 okay. Don't kill the waifu. Collect the waifu. There we go. Okay, what's this boss like? Okay, so avoid, avoid, avoid. Usually, okay, and then he just runs at you. Oh, and then he sends friends. Oh! Okay. It's gonna be a tough one. Oh, an eyeball. Oh yeah, third time he comes like that. Oh, don't send one of those dicks. Sorry. Come on. Oh. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Okay, now. Ow, comes right at me. Alright, we can't get hit here. We might have to take two goes. Ah, yes. First try. Tomorrow on the way to work, you'll be humming that clown music. I have the best commute in the world, Zen. I work from home. Unless I have to fly somewhere for work. But I walk from my bedroom to the basement. This office right here, this is where I work. Is this part of the Tetris music reworked? I don't think so. All right, let's do, we still got 20 minutes. We could do Hellraiser, and maybe we'll even beat Killer Clowns. Then we can try the really difficult ones, according to Drunky Cheese. Little Hellraiser. Yeah, I figured. I should have known. You don't step on the puzzle box. That is a bad idea. Ooh. Ah, oh! That stupid knockback mechanic. Evil prevails. Okay, well, we know what we're doing a little more now. Don't touch. Oh. Just because we know what we're doing doesn't mean we do it. Go. Ow. Fine, just get hurt. Oh no, it pushes you off. You can't even, like... If I had just walked forward a little bit, I'd see what I'm supposed to do. Stab him in the balls. Oh. Down there. Need one more orb. Oh. All right. Whoa, don't be under that when you gotta jump. No. How am I supposed to get across that? Yeah, this is the Hellraiser music. This game is so much... Yeah, I really like that. They love starting you in front of those Grim Reaper guys in the second half. Yes, they certainly do. Okay, let's... How do I get over that? Do I have to jump from the platform on the far left there? I must have to jump from that platform. Oh, well, that sucks. There we go. Like, I don't think I can jump that far. You'll tear your controller apart. And yes, this is a great game to play for October. Because there's no, like, double jump. How the heck am I supposed to get, like, is there... It's like the holy water or whatever that you can run and jump. Yeah, okay, watch, dude. Hey, Wacky World of Windios. There's gotta be a way. Is there a super jump? Well, no, so it's got like Mario rolls, right? Like, so I can do that, or I can run, and then that allows me to jump a little higher. And the problem with, like, as soon as you touch one of those gold the puzzle boxes, it, like, moves you. Like, I can't jump when I'm on it. Oh! Okay, I fought it. I fought it, and I was able to stay on. So you are right. Take the hit. And Zenbloke says he thinks his warehouse is run by Cenobites. Yeah, K-Kev was right. He told me so. Oh, don't kill the waifu. All right. Let's see what this guy's pattern is. Hello. 2. Oh, and then he flies up. Okay. 1, 2, flying block. Ow. Oh, and he comes up like where I am. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, yeah, that comes. Ow. Oh, and they come... Rude. Okay, 1, 2, ow, 3, keep moving. Just want to get one hit in. This is going to be a boss that takes a couple times. Where is Grandpa? I am dead. One, 2, flying block. 1, 2, 3, keep moving. 1, 2, flying block. 1, 2, 3. 2, blind block. 1, 2, 3, move. There we go. Because I'm using a 360 controller, I do have the turbo button, but it means I have to take my foot off the speed up button, which I don't like doing. Lock. 1, 2, 3. Got him a couple times there. Oh, yeah. Ow, come on, I was stuck on the edge. One, 2, 3. Oh. Two, 3. Right. Move over this side. Left. Close the block. 1, 2, 3. Ouch. I knew it. I was too close to the edge. I gotta get my head in the game. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Maybe one more round. Puzzle block. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Yeah, Jason had 7 hits. He's got more health. You can play as yourself, you can play as Jason, or you can play as Ash from the Evil Dead. All right. Okay, well, let's wrap things up with some Killer Clowns. And then this weekend, we can see, Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we can see if I can beat Chucky and Jason. Pie. Oh. It's upbeat. I like this music. Thought I could get up there. I was wrong. Oh, hello. Don't want to get rid of that last one. There we go. All right. Yeah, they always like to. Oh, son of a! I can't get back up from that. um. Yeah, that's cool. It has the music. It's been ages since I've seen this movie. This Bros gave you a problem. Okay, well, we'll see how I do. I think I saw it on Sci-Fi at like 3 a.m. back when he could stay up late. That one was devious. That wasn't nice. All right, but this is an NES game. We don't expect it to be nice. Doo-doo. Was thinking I was on top of where he could hit me. Oh, rude. Yes, NES hard is a thing. Okay. Yeah, hello. Okay. This boss is apparently difficult. Let's see what his pattern is. Oh, ow. Oh, there's a conveyor belt here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Punch. Oh, and then he's like really briefly vulnerable. So I'm going to. Oh. Yeah. This I can see why this one would have given you some trouble. The conveyor belt mechanic. I do. Ouch. Don't like. Ow. Yeah, don't like him. Ah. And the conveyor belt keeps moving back and forth, too. Whoa! Okay, so... Got him. First try. Woo! We found our mom's head. All right. So the last two are Friday the 13th and Child's Play. We're going to try to tackle those on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern if you want to join us. Let me make it so that I don't hear all the thing here. I'm going to save that so we can resume it and then turn that off so I don't have to hear it. Let's see what people are saying. Okay. I love the little lightning balls right at the beginning here. Like they could have made it straight drop into the pit. Yeah, they want to give you that illusion of hope. It's pretty silly but fun to watch. And yeah, they wanted to add it insult to injury. And that's what makes it art. You are absolutely right, Rayface. Yeah, lots of great channels gone. And the author, yes. So there is a, if any of you guys want to play this, it is a free download. Even if you don't have an NES emulator, you can download the zip file and it plays in its own exe on your computer. It is absolutely free. Also, there are some slasher games. If you haven't watched Mr. Postile, he highlighted all of them. He played all of them on his channel, and he's doing the Halloween Haunt games, 85, 86, 87. Those great videos, and those look like really good games too. So absolutely check them out. Free download in the description. Same Zembloke. Thank you for the GGs. Yeah, I have the pressure of everybody watching. Once you kind of figured out, like, and that, I'm learning that about this game. You don't even try attacking it at first. Just figure out its pattern and then attack. With the exception of Jason, who is just really, really difficult. But I think maybe I could take him that. Thank you, Bruce. I thought these games seemed way harder before, but then I remembered it's because I watched Mo play it last time. Good times. I'm not the greatest game player in the world, but I'm all right. I only played this on my channel, showing each chapter. I can't play longer than 45 minutes, or OBS locks up. That sucks. I love Mr. Okay, I am on the record. I really don't like AI stuff. I don't do AI in my videos. That's not to say I never would use it for something, but I'm really not a fan of AI. But that music at the end of Mr. Postyle's video, every one of his videos now, the chorus slaps. Postile. Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, and you got to attack when the boss is red. I thought the trickiest one that I've beaten so far was Freddy, because at the end there you got to switch to the bottles and hit the big head there. And yes, appreciates that the bosses are very clear when they're vulnerable. But I had a fun time tonight. Remember, next week at 8 p.m. Eastern, we are live. We'll be talking about the Vectrex Mini, which Kickstarter launches next Monday. And then this Saturday, we're going to play more of this. We're going to play, hopefully beat it. That would be really nice. I don't know if we'll actually beat it, but we'll try. We got 2 levels left, which means we can die a lot of times at those bosses before conceding defeat. But that'll be at 2 p.m. Eastern. And then, yeah, I've got ROM video coming for your Intellivision Sprint. I've got an Oleani Games special. Thunder Soldier this Thursday. We've got a lot of stuff. And I interviewed a lot of really cool people at Portland Retro Gaming Expo that I'll be able to talk about. And Casey Nidal has been a member for 1 month. Thank you, sir. He is also a member as the Intellivision Gamer, so that he can go in there and get his votes in. Because every month members get to vote for a game, and this week's review is member voted. I should do that so I'm not flipping everybody off. There we go. And KKev P1 is going to play this on Halloween. Awesome. Do you have a? I'll check later. But if you're doing it live, I'll tune in and watch and see how you do. I have not yet, but you know what? And just like right here with Carpathian Night, Nightmare Busters on the SNES. I will definitely check it out, sir. Because I'm always looking for ideas. I do take suggestions. It does not mean I am going to play that suggestion, but I do take suggestions. So I had a great time. Whether you're watching on my channel or on the Retro Bliss Gaming channel, thank you for joining me. We will see you next time on another MGG Live. Bye, guys.